Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and the topic of today's, guys, is you did not fail, you did not go back to chapter 1, you're just human. So let's roll into this. Seems like I can't get away from you. Broken hearts. Okay guys, this is just a reminder for you that even if you responded in a way to something that you thought that you had outgrown, even if you reacted in a way that you used to, does not put you back at square one. It does not erase all the work you've done on therapy, all the work you've done on yourself. It does not erase your progress. One small misstep can be corrected. It does not mean that you failed. It does not mean that you let yourself down. Living is learning, and learning is an experience, and you can't learn without making mistakes to correct yourself, without experiencing things over and over again. Once you realize that you've made a mistake or that you've tolerated some behavior that you didn't want to, it's easy to correct. However, doing that repeatedly means that you're making a choice to tolerate that thing. You just have to make the choice again that you don't want to. You don't want to be the person that yells and cusses. You don't want to tolerate disrespect. You don't want to be around that family member. You don't want to be in an emotionally immature and toxic relationship. You don't want to hold on to that narcissistic friend. You want different. You deserve different. And this is your life, so you can literally make it different. You have to give yourself grace. Remember that you are a human. So if you did something that you used to do in the past that you thought you had gotten over, if you were triggered by a family member, and you responded in a way that you thought you would have responded to more maturely, that one response, that one moment does not dictate your entire life. When you fail a class in high school, you don't go all the way back to kindergarten. So don't think just because you made that mistake again or you repeated a slight behavior that you are all the way back at box zero. Healing is a process. Healing is not linear. There is no timestamp you can put on it. There is no season, no limit, nothing. Your healing journey is specific to what your body and your mind needs to heal from whatever you're healing from. Give yourself time and grace and realize that healing is a part of life. It's a part of the human experience. And sometimes you may regress, you may misstep, but you can always correct yourself. Once you put your mind to it, you can do absolutely anything. Please remember to be kind to yourself, to speak good words into yourself, to love yourself. Love yourself even when you go back, even when you mess up, you're still good. No one is perfect but Jesus. We're all just living, trying to be the best people we can for ourselves and for others. Don't shame yourself or guilt trip yourself so much for having a human moment. Human reactions are natural. You were triggered. That is why you reacted like that. You missed someone. You may have texted them. You may have gotten a bit coarse with them. But it is never too late to correct your behavior. Even if you are an ex crash out or a crash out right now, someone reacts to the way someone else treats them. That's a normal human thing. Like if someone does something to you, you're going to react. If you sense weird energy, you're going to react. You're going to overthink. You're going to pace back and forth. You might even say something to them. You could just block them entirely. But whatever you choose to do, stand on that decision. And if one day you regress and you go back on it, or you catch yourself missing them, or you feel yourself slipping up, or you feel your old behaviors and patterns coming back, you just have to simply trust yourself, believe in yourself, correct yourself, and pray. And once you do all of that, you will resume your healing process. It is possible. I've said this to other people. It is possible to pause your healing journey, react, and unpause your healing journey. It sounds so weird, but it really is. It's just a part of being human. You're not a mega human. You're not a superhero. You're a human being with feelings and emotions and natural reactions. Stop holding yourself to such a high regard you don't hold others to. If you feel like you're not worthy, you're not validated, or you're not moving, or you have to rush through life, or everybody's so much ahead of you, if you're comparing yourself to other people, if you're doubting yourself, if you hate the way you acted in that cringy moment or flashback that you had, you have to realize all of that shapes you into the person that you are. Some people make missteps and stay in those missteps. They stay back. They were doing good, they regress, and they stay regressed. At least you noticed your behavior, you picked up on it, and now you're going to change it. And it's going to be so much better next time. And one day you'll realize that you're handling things way better than you used to. And you need to give yourself a pat on the back. You need to give yourself that validation for growing. Growth is the evolution of change. You have to make mistakes to learn from things. That's just life. Doesn't mean that you're a bad person or that you're evil or that you're at the start of your healing process all over again. No, it just means that you're not fully healed yet, and that's completely fine. You need more time. Whatever you realize that your mind or body needs, that your spirit needs, even if it's to get away from those people entirely so you never react like that again, do it. Do it for you, because this is your life. Take control over it and take control over your emotions and your reactions, because while everything you can't control, the things you can control are yourself, your reaction, how you respond to something, your emotions, and whether you let people have control over you or not. Focus on the things that you can control. No one has everything figured out. You don't have everything figured out. Neither does your neighbor or that person who posts on social media all the time or your ugly ex, whatever. No one has this life thing all figured out yet. It's a learning process for everybody. But you can choose to be one of the ones who learn instantly. You can choose to be one of the ones who speak love and life into themselves, who rather than feeling sorry for themselves, gets up and makes a changes in their life that after so long of making them a habit become permanent, leaving no room for missteps or anything. But for that to happen, you have to develop and have true control over yourself and your emotions and your feelings. You have to go inside yourself, discover yourself, love yourself, and make yourself, therefore, bulletproof to how anyone else could treat you. Don't let someone trigger you. Don't let someone antagonize you. Don't compare yourself to anyone. Don't think that their life is going great and you just keep fucking up. Every fuck up is a lesson, y'all. You can learn from that shit, adapt, and change. That is literally proven. I want you to take control of your life. Take the reins of your emotions. Don't let your actions or decisions be made on how others feel or how others are trying to make you feel. Always be at peace, master detachment, and remain calm. Remember to just breathe. Anytime you are overthinking or you feel triggered and you're in a public setting with family members, friends, romantic, whatever, remember to breathe. Remind yourself, I deserve better than this. I am better than this. I am too mature to argue, too mature to care about whose comeback was better. I am going to just walk away and leave the situation because this person clearly isn't good for my mental state. That is all you have to remind yourself to do. And remember, remain calm and trust in your ability to control how you react. You cannot control what they say or how bad of a person they are to you. You can't fix their treatment of you, but you can fix you tolerating it. You can fix your feelings and your emotions and your response. Don't let someone make you get out of character when you've worked so hard on your character. Remember that kindness is a gift to any and everyone, and always remember that don't get lost in being kind to others. Also remember to be kind to yourself. Okay guys, that's going to be the end of this Closet Truths episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you guys are having a good year. And I hope you remember that you are smart and you have time to be all the things that you want to be. And you can change now. And as long as you remain calm, you can handle anything. And remember, God loves you regardless. Okay, so have a blessed evening, day, or night, or whatever time you're watching this. And follow me on my other socials at jazzlinboswell. Mwah! Love you guys. Bye.
I'm made for two, I guess. And it's so confusing. Finding